What's up YouTube, HoneyBee here, bringing you a new Injustice 2 video. If you haven't noticed already, the audio for my videos is going to be a little bit more crisp now that I did receive a brand new mic, courtesy of one of my patrons, so shout outs to you. I don't know if you want your name shared or not, so I'm just gonna, you know who you are, but thank you very much for that. As far as this video goes, it was a suggestion to me by Franco, aka Burrito Voorhees, to do a series of videos where I look at tournament matches that were on stream and perhaps choose the hypest set from the tournament and post it to my channel. Now, I'm not one to just copy and paste. I don't really like to do that type of thing, so I decided I'm gonna do a little bit of a match analysis over this video, and it just so happens that the person who suggested this to me, Burrito Voorhees, I think he had the hypest set of the tournament, which is himself versus Combat. For those of you that don't know, Combat is one of the best Firestorm players, maybe the best Firestorm player out there, and this was actually, I think, his debut like offline appearance, and in my mind he was one of the favorites to win the entire event of the East Coast Throwdown Last Chance qualifier for the Injustice 2 Pro Series Season 2. So let's get into this match. It's Swamp Thing versus Firestorm. Not a matchup you'd see very often, and yeah, let's get into it.
But Burrito Voorhees definitely a specialist, and I feel like ever since
so Burrito Voorhees on the left, Combat on the right. Yeah, if you look through these matches, you'll see very high level play from these guys, and it's not something you see too often. Swamp Thing doing well in tournaments, so let's take a look here and see how it goes. Now, I did notice that one thing during this set that Franco, aka Burrito Voorhees, I'm just gonna call him Franco because that's his name. He likes to swing that far-reaching normal from quite a range. At some points, he got blown up for it quite bad, but a lot of the times it actually did really well. This was a really nice start for him. He kind of bodied Combat at the beginning of this. That was, man. Anytime you see Swamp Thing getting anything going for him, it's so hyped. And here's a mix.
I don't know, man. What's gonna be the mix-up?
I have no idea where that hit. I would have got hit too. Damn. That's actually disgusting. That's like Firestorm. Oh my god. He was literally a full health bar down. Got one touch and 2 wrong guesses. Swamp Thing's dead. That's crazy. Standing reset guesses.
He's got more bar. So once he finds that hit,
you'll hear the crowd kind of go crazy during this set. That's interesting that Franco likes to do. Sometimes he'll do down 2 bounce cancels. I don't know if he's doing it just because it looks really cool or not, because damage wise I don't know if it's worth the meter, but hey, he's the Swamp Thing player, not me.
There is a gap in back 113, I believe it is, but it's plus on block. I think Burrito may have just got
nice.
Thinking Combat
Raw command grab.
Gonna be close to the kill.
This was a really good first set. I love the way he I love the way he made that unclashable. It was really smart. Look how cool and poised he looks. This man.
And look at the composure that man has. He's just not fazed by it at all. A high tense situation, and he just does it like nothing.
Oh, he's the veteran here.
He is.
So poised.
I like the idea, but yeah, that's the thing. Ever going for that command grab against Firestorm is incredibly risky because he gets a very easy punish on that.
Nothing in his from Combat there.
I have no idea what this matchup is, by the way. I would assume Firestorm does perfectly fine, either 5-5 for winning. But yeah.
Obviously sniffing out the command grab or recognizing that the command grab did whiff, and he really made him hurt for it.
Really good check by Burrito, by Combat. All over the check, everything that he goes into off before 2-2 from Swamp Thing isn't punishable, but the mix-ups aren't that real, you just gotta wait your turn.
Yeah, you have to wait your turn. Swamp Thing's got some great normal range here.
I wonder if he could have done some kind of bounce cancel there too, but Pretty solid
That's where it gets
damage.
scary. And unfortunately,
I think the meter burn back threes kind of were doing really well for combat in this set.
They're very slow.
I feel like he was hitting them a
Very
lot.
slow startup, and even there, the 4-2-2, even though he did it so early on the meter back three, it still wasn't enough to get there to break it.
Nice little interrupt there.
And chipping him out there is Swamp
Probably
Thing,
only
keeping
possible
the
because
block
when
string
Swamp Thing
true.
crouches, he's like so low.
Something having a Red Bull in between the rounds, getting those wings, and is he gonna pick them?
Oh.
No! And that's a background bounce that really helps out Swamp Thing because he doesn't get forward and back threes off of background bounces often.
I love the way
Bring that
Franco
both on
uses
and gives him that time to swing.
the way he uses stand one as an anti-air. I think that's stand one where the little vines come out. You'll see it later on in the set. Like he did a sick stand one anti-air into the up vine grab. It was ridiculous.
And that was such a delayed wake up. The meaty log that Burrito Voorhees did, if he
Oof.
would have woke up into that, he would have been plus a lot.
Oh wow.
Hey, wait a minute.
That was like super lucky. This part, oh my god. He actually fucked up and like Franco had an opportunity right there. I think he tried to forward dash. He was reading a back dash.
Even blocking was not going to be an option. Go for the faster option. Go for the faster reversal.
That would have been like crazy.
One of the fastest reversals in the game.
You can tell like Combat's kind of nervous here. Closing his eyes, praying, I think. Yeah, man's praying.
This is it. This is the losing.
Doesn't want to lose a Swamp Thing in
Looks
tournament.
like he's at the World Championship Series of Poker right now. That man is stone-faced. But, you know, in that situation, Burrito Voorhees had the plus frames. I don't know what he did, but I feel like with the plus frames he had, like
I like that. Really nice. That, if you meter burn that command grab, like that thing does a lot of damage. Like I feel like it's unscaled, like an unscaled like 10-15%, something crazy like that. It's crazy. Wow, that was crazy.
Combat with the read, knowing he was gonna go right in for that dash and just decided to molten trap right in front of him. Now that molten trap does not automatically
that jumping.
He has to
I feel like that was the first time Franco jumped, and it actually worked out for him.
I will say, man, that has really been the only difference
Nice,
so
down
far
two.
in this match has simply been those meter burn back threes by Combat
Ouch.
against those 4-2-2s. That is why Combat is in this match, I think, so far.
every single time.
I have expected it right there.
Oh, look at that whiff. Yeah, see, that's what I was talking about earlier.
Is Combat.
Good, yeah, that was a good clash. You really don't want to deal with that vortex. But then he takes some damage.
One more bar, that is gonna hurt, and that's gonna leave a really bad taste in Burrito Voorhees' mouth. Activate Abigail's Garden.
Needs to be careful.
See, like he's swinging that a little bit too far. I think that's a little bit risky there.
It does. It does, and it can
Like
grab
that.
you from almost
Oy, oy.
anywhere on the screen, and he's just whiffing it so much. Burrito Voorhees needs to take a step back. He's getting a little too antsy and just whiffing right in front of him. Fighting games one-on-one.
Franco has no
space.
issues with the
You need
stage,
to
I
not
guess.
whiff right in front of your opponent, because a great opponent will whiff punish you.
And we've seen that so many times from Combat. And you know, let's see
Ooh.
Burrito Voorhees can turn things around, but what a start.
Right at this point, I was feeling like Combat was definitely gonna win. He was looking like pretty strong, interrupting that like that. You know, Combat was looking super strong throughout this entire tournament. Actually, he got to winners finals of his pool without dropping a game, and then in winners finals, I believe he fought. I want to say Nupcakes. I want to say Nupcakes, and I think he lost like I want to say 3-2. I'd have to double check that though, but yeah. And then I think he beat Hero Killer 3-2. That was a weird little thing.
Beautiful meter burn roll. Make sure that Garden gets spread around nice and evenly through this corner. Taking his time and throwing that armor right in his face.
Oh, here we go. Burrito's starting to make some great reads of his own.
Oh, look at that!
Are you kidding me?
And look at that damage. Okay. We need to take another look at that. Hold on.
Beautiful meter burn roll.
Okay, let's
Make sure
just take
Garden
another
gets
look at this
spread
sequence
around
here.
nice and evenly
That was
through this
actually
corner.
ridiculous.
Taking his time and throwing that armor right in his face.
Right here.
Here we
Okay,
go.
hold.
Burrito's starting to
So
make
he's
some
gonna
great
jump, stand one, anti-air, boom, and then bind grab like that. Look at that damage. He has 175 health still, and he meter burns it, and that whole thing just disappears. That shit was hype. That was hype.
1-1
And then this nice little punish here.
up
Sick.
throw. And Burrito Voorhees
Yeah, that was
on
nice.
a roll.
Look at this extra damage. Boom. That's a lot of damage.
407, big damage.
I don't know why Combat would wake up with that. I feel like he was just getting super antsy at this point. Getting like
a great
flustered.
by Brutavore. He's knowing that Emperor Combat wanted to rely on the clash there, so he knew he was going to do something risky.
All this
that could
extra
get
damage.
Here
Oh
we
my
go.
god, that pixel.
No bar for Rita
That
versus only 3
pixel.
damage. 4.96
Oh, a little
on
bit.
his
That
damage.
dropped.
It's a magic
If he
pixel.
didn't drop that,
And
that was
I mean,
crazy though. That
at
pixel
this
went
point,
far.
The air escape is all Combat
That was
has,
really
and
good.
something, if he gets a clean hit, can do some
Whoa.
massive damage. And he's trying to
Yeah,
cancel
another
that
meter burn
4-2.
back 3 working out for him. Those worked quite a bit in this
On the back
match.
The speed just isn't there for Swampy.
Ooh, I don't know what he's doing there.
Poking right after that slide.
Freaked out by a little fusion.
He's got 2 more bars in him. What's he going to use? Nothing. He's holding on to it. Are we going to see a super? Because if he does get it, Firestorm can't do anything at full screen.
Came out the resources big.
A little
whiffs
bit,
by
yeah,
both
a little
of them.
bit
Oh my
scary.
goodness. And no bar, and now
Ooh,
Burrito's gonna start
that would've been
swinging.
sick.
Doesn't have to worry about a back 3. Meaty's with the command grab, and what's gonna be for breakfast is one of the huge
Ooh.
overhead and a kick throw.
Yo, that was sick.
Is he gonna do it? Are we gonna go to a game number 5 once again? He gets
Sick.
it with a down 1. Stop
So good, man.
Burrito
Look at this
40.
crowd. Crowd's going. If I was in that crowd, I'd be going
Gonna see
crazy.
this either. And look again, the pressure not phasing these gentlemen at all. Brutavore, he's just like, this is another day in the office. I can do this standing on my head.
And now with first hit opens up Combat cleanly. And he did come off the launcher there and didn't overextend on the media as well. And the weight on the interaction was not working for Combat.
Ooh, look at that.
Stand by.
So good.
Stand one, what is this, MK9? The beautiful anti-air here by Burrito Voorhees. I think he knows a thing or two
Ooh.
about those anti-air.
This is a nice little
stand
setup.
ones.
And welcome to jail. This is all going to be armored.
I'm surprised he didn't react with the Sand 3 because it would have been armored.
Look
Look at that! Did you see the? Oh man, did you see the garden just like get that extra damage there? Oh, that was sick. Look at he hits him, and then the garden hits him and kills him.
This is his game. He gets armor.
Crazy.
Anytime he's in Abigail's garden, he gets free armor on that giant tree. chunk to
Really,
the
really good
face.
start for him in this last
It's a stand
game.
tree, but we like to call it maybe stand tree.
Stand tree.
What a
Good block there.
That's plus as well on block. We get hit by all of this. Hits done once again. Can't come back
Mixed.
first for health bar. I don't think he has it. He had it just enough to get the hits done.
Good
With
tag.
the level 3 activated.
Great reactions there by Burrito Voorhees, but getting a little too antsy at the helm there, trying to get out of the Molten Trap. What's he gonna do? It's not a charge is not gonna be
Ooh.
enough to chip him out. And
Yeah, I
again,
think that was like the
Burrito
3rd or
Voorhees
4th time he
hanging himself
swung
by
too far.
miscalculating that spacing. Not in range, don't press those buttons.
One health bar.
Nice
Stop
again,
jumping at me,
so
says
good.
Burrito
He
Voorhees.
like Combat
Let's
got
have to watch out for the
anti-aired
one bar
quite
right now.
a
Oh my
bit
goodness, I
by
love it.
Franco's Stand
What a
ones.
great opener by Combat. Burrito Voorhees half expecting him to stay grounded
good
there,
drop.
respecting all that armor off of Abigail's garden. And he has baited out the meter run back 3s these past 2 games. The
Nice
adaptation
punish.
is there.
There it is, the Molten Trap. He knew he didn't have the bar to meter burn it for the second hit. Beautiful punish by Burrito Voorhees. Can he make this happen?
And that was one time Combat did the back 3, didn't meter burn it, and it
Ooh.
would have worked. Level 3's activated.
See, I like the way
He's gonna cancel it.
I like the way
And
there
Burrito
Franco actually just like he whiffed it on his own, but he didn't commit to it because if he did it that again, he would have got punished and he could have ended up losing the whole set. Let me just re-watch that little ender right there.
And that was one time
See right here,
did the
he
back 3,
whiffs.
didn't meter burn it, and it would have worked. Level 3's activated. And
Nice
he's gonna cancel
bounce
it.
cancel.
And the meter burn Burrito.
Look at this crowd. Look, we got Kerbo over here, all happy and happy. KP over here, his brother Forever King. Forever King is Franco's brother, for those of you that don't know. Oh, we see Deoxys over here. I don't know. Can you guys see him over there? He's like kind of like spazzing out a bit. Noodles over here. Who else do I see? This is actually, I think this is Darth Arma's wife. I think that's Station. Killer Shinnok. Look at this guy. Oh, the crowd. Wait, is that Decay? I think that might be Decay. I think that's. Is that? No, I don't know who that. I think Slayer might be there somewhere too. That's pretty funny.
Keeping it
Infinity over here.
unclashable, meeting him with that one normal.
So good.
And bounce canceling into that unclashable meter.
Godlike. Anyways, that was a set. Thank you guys so much for checking this out. I will be putting up some content later on regarding LCQ and regarding how it will affect the final bracket for the Injustice Pro Series happening November 13th. So make sure you guys look out for that, and I'll see you in the next video.